Yo guys, welcome back to another video. So this video was actually not planned. I just decided to spontaneously pick up the camera and film a video. So this morning I live traded with my Discord and let me show you the results. So here's my personal day. I'm up about 6.58K on my Apex accounts, up about 23.4K in the month with only 2 losing days, as you can see here. This is the trade we ended up taking right here. A nice little 3-minute play off of this area of resistance up here. Banged straight to TP, etc. And as you guys can see here, students got involved in it as well. So banger day. Now, the reason I decided to pick up the camera is just kind of, you know what, let's just go along with the day here. I'm going to go to the store, I'm going to get some lunch, and then I'm going to sit in my backyard and just kind of talk to you guys, talk to you about the failures I went through with trading, talk about how to go through your own failures in trading, and just look at a day where I made 6.58K and be like, it didn't used to be like that. Let me shed some knowledge on some beginner traders who may need the help. So I appreciate you all guys checking into this video. This is going to be a kind of just a laid back, chill video. We're going to go over, you know, what helped me get through trading when tough moments were going on to now being able to produce numbers like that. So yeah, like, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Real quick before we get into the video, I want to go over a special offer that I'm running with my live trading Discord. So I run a live trading Discord where I live trade every single day. I send trade recaps every single day, and every weekend we have a weekly webinar going over the previous week's trades and going over how we can better improve for the upcoming week's trades. Now, I have tons of 5-star reviews on my WAP page, and I as well have students posting in the Profit Post channel all the profits that they are making on a daily basis within my Discord. I've taken myself from unprofitable to somebody making $70,000 in a month from trading, and I wanted to share it with you guys in a live trading Discord. Now, here's what I'm doing for a special offer. Now, that's a lot of value. I've made 70 grand in a month trading. I'm a full-time trader, and I'm doing daily live trading, daily trade recaps, and weekly webinars, all for the price of $35 a month. We live in a world where trading influencers are charging $90 to $100, even sometimes $150 to $200 per month just to be in a Discord room. You should be able to learn from an experienced trader for a very cheap price, and that's what I've done. So for limited time, my Discord room is going to be $35 a month. That is it. If you check the description, it'll be the very first link in the description down below, and you can get access to my live trading Discord. But again, this is limited time. The price will be going up in a short amount of time. So get access to this live trading Discord for $35 a month while you can. Now let's actually get into the video.
Okay guys, fit of the day is super simple. I got gray joggers, UGG slippers, and this blue shirt, this Rolex. I have 2 Rolexes to choose from. I recently acquired a second one, but today I went with this one. Simple Yankees hat. So let's get going to get some food. Okay guys, so I was just rewatching all of that footage real quick before I start to edit it. And man, I was just looking at the part where I was showing you guys my fit in the mirror, and I was literally realizing right there, I am still filming with my iPhone. I didn't always prioritize long form content on YouTube. I only recently, you know, got a video that got 70,000 views and took my account from 2,000 subscribers all the way up to now 10,000 subscribers. This all only recently happened like October of last year. So it's only been literally like, I don't know, not even 6 months or so since my YouTube started to really blow up. So I need to buy a vlog camera now that I'm going to start taking it more seriously and post a bunch of more long form content. So if you guys know any good vlog cameras, please drop them in the comments below. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out, man. I really need one.
All right, everybody. So we are back from Chipotle. Ended up getting a nice Chipotle bowl. Got some workouts to do later, so just trying to get fueled for the day, get ready for the day. So let's go ahead and get into this bowl and let's have a talk and let's just chill. Keep this a laid back, chill video. It's a Tuesday afternoon at about 11:30 p.m. right now. So yeah, just going to chill in this backyard. Beautiful backyard, getting ready to open the pool soon. Gonna be a fun summer. And yeah, let's just talk, chill. Let's go over the day. And I want to kind of spit some knowledge at you guys as somebody who's gone through it all in trading. So yeah. Get down, Dallas. Get down. Okay, guys. So on the bowl, I go with white rice, black beans, chicken, mild salsa, extra cheese, sour cream, very little sour cream. They put more on here today than I would have liked them to, and guacamole. I don't usually get guacamole, but I was in the mood for it today, so let's dive into some nice protein for lunch. So I kind of just want to get out here and talk to you guys, man, because I don't know. I had the idea to pick up the camera after making $6,500 in a day today, and I feel like I got excited to film that. Like, hey, I'm going to put that out there. I'm going to show that my students made money today. We took this on a sick live call. And I feel like a lot of people, don't actually understand that new beginner traders are going to look at that and they're going to think they can do that in the snap of a finger. And they're going to think if they buy one funded account that that's going to be their life all of a sudden. And I feel like that's why we have such an attrition rate in trading, is because people see these results that these influencers and these gurus put forward. I'm even guilty of it sometimes. Like, I just did a fit check upstairs and showed you guys my Rolex. If there's a new trader who's like, oh, I want that Rolex, I'm just going to full port my account and make $6,500. Then they end up blowing the account. So what people don't realize is that, like, I've been doing trading for 4.5 years now. I've been full-time at it for 2. I've failed plenty of accounts. I failed accounts that my parents have bought me with their own hard-earned money. I've failed accounts that I've bought with my own hard-earned money. There's really no sugarcoating it that you will fail in this industry. You will fail in this journey. As someone like myself, who I try to preach the love and glory and the truth of Jesus Christ, the last thing I want to do is put out a lie and, tell people that, hey, if they buy my course, they're just going to be able to succeed in trading, that it's, going to be the easiest thing ever. It's not. We're in March of 2026 right now. Just this past January and February, so January 2026, February 2026, I went through some of my worst losing streaks ever in trading. I'm talking about even maybe worse losing streaks than I was still, testing out my eval phase and my funded challenge phase like 4 years ago. I lost about $3,000 in January. I was barely break even in February, and now only in March am I starting, to pick it up again and to see the same results that I was seeing last year and in 2024 and stuff like that, etc. 2025, I had that best month. But if you go into 2026 and you're just losing and losing, it really does take a toll on you. And even me as a pro, trader who does this full time, who's made this their job, it's like, it's still difficult, it's still hard. And anyone who tells you that it's not, that they're just perfect and they feel no emotions, it's not true. Even full-time traders still go through the ring like that. I want you guys to understand, I want to be an outlet in this video to tell you never to give up. It's hard, it's difficult. I'm not going to sit here and act like trading's easy. It's extremely difficult, it's extremely hard. There's so much components to it. There's so much out there that is going to make you fail. The markets are not on your side. They're absolutely not. You have to be on their side. There's no way in hell that the markets are going to get up one day from their quote unquote bed and be like, hey, let me be on this guy's side today and give him all the money in the world. No, you've got to squeeze that out of the market. And that's impossible to do that 100% of the time. Find me a trader that has a 100% win rate. It's just not going to happen. You have to be able to get up every day and make the correct decisions to where even if you lose a trade that day, you can still say that you followed your rules, that this was a good loser, this was a part of my system, and I'll come back tomorrow and I'll get after it again. Because, guys, I'm telling you, if you just persist through trading and not give up, it's impossible for you to fail, okay? You just have to persist through it. That's what it is. 4 years ago, I started this journey. About a year and a half into it, I was struggling really bad and I was ready to quit. And I sat down with myself and I wrote on a piece of paper how much money I had left to make it till my funded goal target. I bought a 100K challenge account. This was like maybe the 8th account I bought, and these were all CFD accounts. So I had spent, like, by that point, like, I don't even know, 7, and I don't even know. I'd spent well over $5,000 on challenge accounts already. And some of it was my parents' money for Christmas and all that stuff, whatever. And I sat down with myself after losing like a 3rd trade in a row, being in drawdown again, about to blow this account. I sat down with myself and I wrote on a piece of paper that I am capable of doing this. There's people that bleed the same blood as me. They breathe the same oxygen as me. They put on their pants the same way as me every single day. And they do this. They've made this their journey. They've made this their industry. They've made this their full-time job. So I sat there and I journaled that and I wrote on that piece of paper. I remember it to this day. I'll see if I can find a picture of it and, portray it up on the screen here. How much I had left in drawdown and how much left I had till I passed the account. So keep in mind, these are CFD accounts because that's what was popular at the time when I was trading. There wasn't really futures accounts yet. So I needed a $10,000 profit target, and I only had about $3,000 left of drawdown. So I wasn't working with much and I needed a lot. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm only going to take A+ setups from now on. I'm going to lock in. This is it. If I can't pass this account, then I seriously need to reconsider what I'm doing with trading. And I refined my whole thought process in trading. I didn't sit there and change my strategy and panic and full port and lose my mind. No, I refined my whole thought process in trading. And I said to myself, you know what? I've got to acquire this $10,000 profit target so I can pass this account. This is about a year and a half into my trading journey. And man, I remember it. I wrote it down, and then under it, I wrote a Bible verse, Romans 8:31, my favorite verse. If Christ is for us, then who can be against us? And I stapled that thing to the wall in my room, and I looked at it every single day. Every single day I got up, I looked at it before the trading day. I said to myself, this is what I need. This is how I'm going to do it. And most importantly, Romans 8:31, if Christ is for us, then who can be against us? And guys, when I tell you I went on that next month, my win rate was probably 85, 90%, and I passed the challenge. And that's how I kicked off my trading career. Now, luckily enough for me, the prop firm I was using at the time, Funder Pro, they offered daily payouts. Daily payouts, yes, on a CFD account where you get to keep 80% of the profits and they keep 20. They were offering daily payouts, and they're still out there. So check out Funder Pro. I will forever be grateful for Funder Pro and the CEO over there, Gary Mullen. Absolutely great people, amazing support team, amazing platforms, amazing rules. They give you, they're not stuck up. They actually pay out. I never had a problem with them. There was even some times where I got paid out in like 10 seconds. Sorry if you guys hear the sirens in the background. We're having, I guess, a fire truck or an EMS pass by. So quickly say a prayer for whoever is impacted by this. But yeah, and I was taking payouts every day, man. I was finally locked in. I finally saw my strategy working, and I was taking payouts every single day. Every single day, I was taking thousands of dollars worth of payouts because they offered 80-20 split daily payouts. If you don't believe it, go look it up. They offered it. Man, and I say all this to tell you, this all came after I realized I needed to make a change. I was smashing keyboards. I had to go to Staples a couple times and buy new mouses and new keyboards because I had thrown them at the wall and smashed them. I remember on the verge of blowing an account. I had a brand new puppy at the time. She's about 5 years old now, but I had a brand new puppy. She was about 1 or 2 at the time. And man, I remember almost blowing one of my accounts and going upstairs and screaming at the top of my lungs and throwing shoe boxes into the wall, punching the wall. And she was so scared. She wouldn't even come near me for the next 3 days. This poor dog, I tortured her with that. But that's besides the point. It's to say that we all have gone through trials and tribulations within the trading journey. We all continue to go through trials and tribulations in the trading journey. And in the future, we will most all definitely go through trials and tribulations in the trading journey. So I say all this because I never want you guys to give up. I want you guys to look at my story, look at the changes I had to make, and say, you know what? Yes, I made $6,500 today in a matter of 7 minutes. But it wasn't always like that. I had to work for that. I had to put my head down and grind for that. I had to push through failure. I had to make sure whatever came my way, I continued to trust Jesus Christ, and I continued to put my faith in him, and I continued to work hard and perfect my craft every single day. I'm not going to sit here, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is the easiest journey in the world. Just buy my course and copy my trades. No, it's suffering. It's hard. It's trials and tribulations. That's what it is. But if you are a grown man or a grown woman and you're scared to go through trials and tribulations, then this journey is not for you. Then journeys where you have pressure on you are not for you. And I mean that in an honest way, but a loving way. Okay. So I just wanted to give you guys some of that knowledge here. I'm going to finish up my food And I severely thank you guys for coming to this video. Remember, take my story and tell yourself never to give up, that no matter what failures come my way, I'm going to refine my thinking. I'm going to assess how to trade. I'm going to assess what I need to do, and I'm never going to quit. Okay? If you guys do happen to want access to my Discord, the link is down in the description below. It is only $35 right now. I don't care to charge you guys $5,000 like some of these other guys do, these other gurus. If you guys want access to it for $35, it's in the link in the description. Like I said, I'm not going to promise you guys that you guys are going to become the best full-time traders in the entire world if you buy my Discord, but I would rather preach honesty and tell you guys, what the truth is and, how trading, what it is. And that's what it is. It's a journey. It's a path that you can't quit on, that no matter the failures you go through, you must persevere. So I love you guys. I just wanted to spit some free knowledge for you guys today and let you guys know that whatever you're going through, we've all been through it and we all go through it. And that making $6,500 in a morning just didn't come overnight. It took years of work, years of progress, and years of perseverance. I love you guys. Most importantly, Jesus Christ loves you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.